Luna Stew, I'm in front of one of the most up-and-coming Western boxing, Muay Thai, strength and conditioning gyms in the whole of Thailand, Apollo Gym. I'm a bit biased, but this is my favourite gym I've probably been to in the world. It's bloody amazing, mate. Come and have a look. Come through, darling. Honestly, look at the facilities here. I've been training here for the last 2-3 months. I wait for a few of the boxers that I know to come out. Oi, Will, come out. Right, this fella is a good fella. How we doing?
It's my man Lewis. He's creating a wave.
Right, this guy is an absolute warrior, right? I've got a few questions to ask you.
Yes, far away.
What is your sport and how long have you been doing your sport for?
I've been boxing since I was 12, up to 17, and I had a break. And now I'm back into boxing at Apollo in Thailand, meeting wonderful people. Lewis is one of them.
Nice one, brother. And what is your best memory in your sport?
My best memory in my sport would be probably every time I compete. Gives me a purpose to feel alive. The adrenaline, the highs and the lows. It's a feeling that you can't describe. So my best moment in the sport is every time I compete because it gives me a purpose to life.
Love that, brother. And why did you get into boxing in the first place?
Boxing has been a passion. Started with when I watched Costa Zoo when I was 12 years old. He had a gym in Australia, and I went there and signed up, and the rest is history.
Love that, love that. And so, when boxing is getting hard, sparring is getting hard, things are difficult, what do you do to stay motivated?
Recovery is really important. Ice baths, saunas.
So mentally, what do you do mentally when you're facing them hurdles, the mental hurdles, or when shit's getting tough and you got to push through?
Man, every day you have a chance to be 1% better. Not every day will be good, but as long as you show up every day and you show up and you give that 1%, brick by brick by brick, you'll build yourself a house. So never give up. If you're having bad mental days, don't stop, because every day you do attend is a day that you're progressing 1% better.
I've witnessed myself. This fella's an absolute animal in the ring. He's a beast. Will, it's a pleasure.
Shout out to Lewis. He's making real movements. Like and support his channel.
Come on.
And I want to say one thing. He's one of the most hardest workers in the room.
Respect
Believe me on
brother.
that. Thank you, my man.
All right. So what's your name?
Eddie. Edgardo Kumi.
What's your sport and how long have you been doing it for?
I've been boxing for about 10 years, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. I fucking love it.
So what's your best memory in your sport, boxing?
Best memory is probably when I was about 18, and I was versing this guy who was about 30. This big, massive dude, and I was scared to go in the ring. Yeah. I went to the ring and I looked at my old man, and I said to my old man, I said, surely I'm not fighting this bloke. And he walked in the ring, and I ended up fighting him, ended up beating him. Yeah. And then I thought, fuck, man, like, it doesn't matter how big you are, you can smash anyone.
Yeah. It gave you a bit of energy, a bit of motivation, yeah. And what's your greatest achievement in boxing?
My greatest achievement is probably becoming 2-time Aussie champ and coming 3rd at the Commonwealth Games.
Shit, brother.
Yeah.
Top boxer right here, respect that. Yeah, and why did you get into the sport of boxing?
So I used to play soccer until I was about 16, and then I stopped, and then I had enough about soccer, trying to, you know, politics and all that. Yeah. I thought, I'll go boxing, but I don't need to rely on no one. Yeah. And then ever since I was 16, I just picked it up, started training real hard, and yeah, all you need to do is train hard, you can go as far as you want.
What, so you started boxing at what age, 16?
I started boxing 16, I had my first fight when I was 17.
Oh. And cool, you've done well in the sport from starting it like that at a later age?
Yeah, just dedication, man.
And what's your goals in the sport?
World champion.
World champion?
Yeah, WBC world champion. I won all the belts. But I'll take out Australia and then move forward after that.
Nice one, brother. Training is getting hard, things are difficult. What do you do to stay motivated during these hard times?
Your why is what keeps you motivated. You know, what your drive, the reason you're doing it. Motivation lasts for maybe a day or two, yeah. But then it's your goals, your drives, yeah. what gets you that far.
And what is your why?
My why is to become world champion. I've already made my mind up, and I'm set on that.
And what drives you to get there?
Just wake up I know for a fact that win, lose, you got to wake up and do it again anyway. You got to wake up and do it anyway. So I just wake up and do my days every day like I'm dead tomorrow. Yeah. I'll train like I'm gonna not wake up tomorrow.
Yeah. See, I feel like a lot of people will struggle to have that. That's like a serious drive. Where do you reckon you get that drive from?
It's all up here, man. Everything is mental. If you don't have the mental capacity, you won't achieve fuck all.
And would you say you was born with this mindset, or you've developed it?
I feel like over time, you know, I come from a gym where there's not much going on. I come from an area where there's, you know, it's pretty low. So I feel like my area and my background has made me who I am.
Yeah.
Made me strong.
So your environment, yeah.
Made me strong in my environment. That's right.
Yeah. What has been your toughest moment in your boxing career so far?
My toughest moment, I'll tell you the truth, right, is when I fought this bloke from England. I started sparring and he fucking started pumping me. I started thinking, fuck, what do I do now? Do I fall down or do I stand up?
Shit, yeah.
And I stood up, I leveled up. I ended up fighting him in Commonwealth Games. And then, yeah, I got a bronze medal out of it, so.
Did you beat him?
He beat me, but it was a close fight and I was happy with it.
Oh, you got back up?
I got back up, I didn't stay down.
Yeah.
After getting fucking pounded,
Yeah.
I got back up and that's my greatest achievement, straight out.
And that's the warrior mindset right there, brother. I can tell you got it.
You got to be a warrior in there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You go in there prepared to die.
Yeah.
Warrior
It's a
mindset.
tough sport.
Warrior mindset.
We're back, part 2 with my guy Will. So I know Will quite well now from training in the gym. I've been around him. Like I said, he's an absolute animal in the ring. He's got that switch. Outside of the gym, he's an absolute gentleman. Inside of the ring, I've seen him. He's got that switch. He goes. He's game as you like. But you have struggled with your mental health issues over the years. And how do you deal with your mental health and how have you overcome it?
Yeah, mental health for men is a topic that isn't much discussed. It's a movement that needs to be created because there's a lot of men out there of all different high levels of profiles that do struggle with mental health. There's plenty of support out there, such as gyms, professional help even, but getting your diet right and finding a home such as a polo or a boxing gym will definitely help your mental health. Surrounding yourself with people who want to better you and who are better than you will only make you better. So to answer your question, sign up either to a gym or find a good crowd to be around, because once you're around that, everything will start to slowly change. And never give up on yourself. If you hit rock bottom, I have many times, I know many people who I have, but there's always a brighter day and there's always more to the future if you never give up.
100%. So what you're saying is get yourself in a good environment, surround yourself with good people, and that's one of the main things, right?
You are who you hang with, and if you hang around people who are better than you, who have achieved things higher than you should strive to be like that and to keep going up and up. So definitely.
Yeah, spot on there, spot on, brother.